Hello and welcome to a new exciting modern video. What is this? This is, well, a Goryo's Vengeance deck. That's what it is. This card has been legally modern forever. If you have watched any of my cube videos, we have drafted it quite a bit. So the idea is to get a legendary creature into the graveyard and then reanimate it. And we know from the cube videos the best one to do that is Atraxa. Past are the days where we were trying to get Griselbrand or even Emrakul. Yeah, just Atraxa is fine. Surrounding this idea we have Grief and Solitude. Everybody knows those. And Ephemerate, so we can be like a black-white scam of sorts. But then we have Faithful Mending and Tainted Indulgence because, well, Faithless Looting is gone. Fallaji Archaeologist, Pauper All-Start to fill our graveyard, and then Teferi time Raveler and Force of Negation. This deck is just a lot. It's just a lot. The sideboard doesn't matter. We will get there at some point, but it just doesn't matter. Let me adjust that, and yeah. Let's go battling a modern league. This won a Mox in the hands of true hero Marco Vasallo, who is awesome and a great player, and I'm not, so I hope I can do him justice. So round 1, we lost the die roll, and my opponent isn't here. We'll keep updating. Okay, we're here. This seems like a solid hand. Every hand with Preordain and a land we're keeping, then Faithful Mending to get Griselbrand into our graveyard. If this is Barn is going to be annoying. So our opponent did show up in the end. Okay, not much we can do about that. I mean, I could Solitude it. I'm not sure I want to do that. So I'm going to fetch Hallowed. Yeah, I guess Hallowed because I really want to draw Ephemerate here. We find an Ephemerate with the Solitude. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, not paying. Bottom. And see what we find. Okay, we found a second land. Since we have Atraxa, I want to Grief here. Just make sure we're not dead on the second turn of the game. Sigarda's 8, Colossus Hammer. I guess getting the 8 is better than getting the hammer. So yeah, let's go with that. Why? Saga is fine. Springleaf Run, that was the draw. We're not Force of Negation in that. Spare Sentinel and probably Giver of Runes. Okay, we know everything. In their hand, we just need an Ephemerate here. And we're cooking. Do I care about Preordain? No, I would rather Faithful Mending. We can do that end step. Also, this gains 2 life, so slightly better. Once you are resolving it, it's slightly better. Yeah, I don't want to let that resolve. It really sucks to do this, but we're not paying. Yeah, we're not paying. Those Esper Sentinels, they are killing us. Okay. Here we're going to get black-white Godless, I guess, because we need 2 colors for this. I mean, I would say we're a bit behind, but if we manage to find Goryo's, is Godless better than Watery? Probably not. I think we need all that much white mana. Okay, Faithful Mending. We have already triggered the Spell Sentinels, so that's fine. Draw 2, discard 2. And I just need a Goryo's Vengeance. If I manage to reanimate Atraxa, that should be more than enough. Okay. This was the kind of start that's like very annoying for us to deal with. Also, we're really triggering those Spell Sentinels all the time, which sucks. We're going to have to fetch now. The problem with Atraxa that doesn't happen when you are reanimating Emrakul or whatever is that it doesn't kill your opponent, it just gives you a great advantage. And great advantages are awesome, but are not killing your opponent, you know? If you know what I mean. Okay. I mean, we can get Atraxa plus Ephemerate Atraxa, that should be good enough. Which is kind of the plan, right? You reanimate Atraxa, draw a band, and with what you have drawn, you find an Ephemerate, and with that Ephemerate, you Ephemerate Atraxa and win the game. Sword of Fire and Ice, I don't really care about that one. Don't I? This is going to be a big construct token. Yeah, we're almost dead. I don't like it. Okay. We're going to play Faithful Mending. Flashback. Getting hit. No, we're not paying. No, we're not paying. I think we can win this. We're so behind. Like, even a Goryo's Vengeance here is not close to good enough, I don't think. It has to be Goryo's Vengeance plus Ephemerate. And even that Cursed Token has Sword of Fire and Ice on it. So, yeah. Okay, Goryo's Vengeance. First order of business. Goryo's Vengeance right now. Without that, there's no faith. And technically, I can do this. Find land, Goryo's Vengeance, discard the 2 Solitudes. That doesn't sound like remotely enough. Yep, okay, we're done. Our deck kind of failed to function. I could have traded the Solitude for the Spell Sentinels. Don't let them draw so many cards. Well, here we are. So Orcish Bowmasters sounds wonderful. So does Prismatic Ending. And even some number of Stony Silence. Not all of them. And I don't like any of these. Force of Negation is fine, but I think Stony Silence is going to do a similar job. Okay, this is a deck I'm happy presenting. Like Stony Silence is just medium against. Let me put this one, which I like much better. Like if they go Sigarda Said Hammer, that Stony Silence does nothing there. So yeah, something like this will be fine. So we don't want to draw multiple Stony Silences, just the one. This is not a keep. I wasn't so far away from being a keep. Okay, let's guess Fallaji. And we are going to go for blue-black land. So Tainted, the difference between Faithful Mending and Tainted Indulgence, basically the card advantage axis. Tainted Indulgence, you draw 2, discard 1, so you are not down on cards. I'm pretty sure I have to be aggressive on searching for my combo, but maybe I should focus on the... Okay. Maybe I should focus more on the combo plan. Now I have one of the pieces. Let me do this now because they have blue mana. Okay, that's also nice. I will... Yeah. In Solitude, so with Ephemerate seems like a wonderful thing to do versus Hammer. Okay. They do play the whatever protection spell now, that's annoying. But with Ephemerate, depending on how they do it, it's fine for us. Okay. Draw. Just so weird to be like drawing. Like draw 2, discard 2, it's card disadvantage, right? So you are down on cards all the time until you find an Atraxa and reanimate it, or a Griselbrand reanimated and get a million lands, of course. What are we doing here? My plan is to Faithful Mending from the graveyard, unless I'm forced to Solitude with the Faithful Mending in my hand. Okay, doesn't seem the case, like the case. I don't want to Solitude Ephemerate that for like no value, you know. Let's not take much, a lot more damage. Faithful Mending gaining 2 life is pretty neat, I must say. Fallaji and Ephemerate, I guess. I need to call Marco Vasallo, because I don't know how to play this deck. I legit have no idea what I'm doing. Bowman, that's a good one, right? Maybe not good enough. The only problem with this line, I just realized, is that we do not have white mana for Ephemerate. That's... well, that's not good. Shit. Going to search for a hammer, put it into play, equip it to Comfort, okay? Yeah, I don't think I understand how to play our deck. It really seems like they have a protection spell or shorts of something. Gives your stuff hashproof. Down to 3 life. Maybe they don't. Okay, now at least I can like go ham with my Solitude. Solitude, Exile Mending. Exile this. And exile the other one. They are at 35. That's a lot of life. Let me fetch here. I don't think we play a basic swamp. And we already have the basic plains on the battlefield. We do play a basic swamp, but I need more white mana. Okay, so the idea would be to ephemerate my Solitude again. Try to exile that Giver of Runes. I think we are so dead. Doesn't really matter what we do. Oh, that's a good one. So let's wait. It's actually a very good draw. They are going to activate now. What? What is display? I don't understand. I'm not going to do anything. Okay, now I'm going to do something. I'm not sure what. So both are lethal. One is lethal because of... So they can activate this, bring a hammer, then activate again, give it flying. Yeah. But with the other one, what they do is... They... Okay, this technically not... Yeah, like... Okay, if they make a token, we are not dead. But with Shadow Spear, we will be dead, right? Because they will play Shadow Spear, I keep it, and I keep Sword. And with Sword, it's way too big, and we are dead. Now this is a 6/6 that tramples, and we have a 3/2. I need to play Faithful Mending, of course. This doesn't resolve for any reason, we are dead. This could have found an Atraxa, that would have been nice. Now we go up to 7 and take 4, down to 3. I think they had the kill, they just didn't go for it. And we die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not playing this correctly. Let's find out how to play it correctly in the next one. Okay, let's... I cannot keep this, right? Like, I cannot keep a one lander with no preordain. This seems better. Yeah. Bottom a land or a Solitude. So, the problem I'm seeing with this deck is you are just 2 for 1 in yourself all the time and trying to find your combo, right? Your Goryo's Vengeance and other stuff. Maybe you're supposed to play more like a mid-range Esper deck and I'm focusing too much on the combo. But what happened against Hammer is like I felt I didn't have enough cards because I was drawing 2, discarding 2, losing my cards in the process. So yeah, maybe I'm focusing way too much on that. I don't know. Like, what do I do with this? These are medium cards. We don't have the third land for Teferi and we already have a draw 2 with this card, so yeah. I don't really want that. I don't think. Maybe very wrong. Amulet. This is Amulet. Yeah. So Amulet should be fine. Usually when you have a lot of Solitudes, Amulet is not that bad of a matchup. So let's see. Let's see if it's true or not. Do you have the nuts? Okay, that's not that far away from the nuts. Azusa. Lost but seeking. It is where I'm supposed to kill Azusa here. I may have I may be supposed to use the Faithful Mending, I'm not sure about that one. The downfall of not finding a white card is just too much. But now, killing the Atraxa means they don't get another trigger, so now they just have 2 mana. And yeah, they can do whatever they want, but not play another Atraxa or Dryad or whatever. Let me get Godless, I guess, and pass the turn. What are they doing here? Okay, so they haven't gone forward in any way with this play, which is pretty cool, even though they are going to have double Teferi here. Imagine Teferi. I mean, had I known I was going to draw lands, yeah, maybe I would have kept the Teferi. Now a bounce land is up to 5 mana. We imagine they have a Dryad. So I think their idea was to play Atraxa, play 2 bounce lands, play Dryad, then play whatever other land. So imagine now it's Dryad plus Titan and we're dead. Like, we are super dead. Super dead. It's amazing how consistent Amulet is right now. Like with the Urza Saga, you have a Saga Amulet hand and it's like, we are dead here. I will let them do it, show us. And we are very dead. Also, it's a bit weird. I mean, like, maybe they shouldn't have gone for this play. Because what if we have another Solitude? We send them back to a Stone Age here. We don't have it. But I think they should have respected it. Maybe not, you know. Maybe we have another Solitude, they just die and that's fine with them. I'm going to let them show us Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion. Yeah, enough. Wow, that was fast. And my Atraxa was 1 down. How do I win with this deck? Like, I want to win. I don't know how. Our sideboard is non-existent versus them. Prismatic Ending, I guess. For the... I don't even... Like, yeah, Prismatic Ending better than Teferi, I guess. For the Amulet. And that's about it. Okay. Let's see. This has to be a solid hand. Like, we have the Solitude, we have the Prismatic Ending for the Chalice, for the Amulet, and then we just have our draw spells to try and find our combo. Like, this is a solid hand. Should I be keeping, like, mulliganing to Faithful Mending, Atraxa, Goryos? I don't think so. Doesn't make sense to me. This version of the deck I'm playing, top 32 on my online mtgo this week. Super qualifier. Like, the deck is alive. It's just nobody seems to be able to win with it, except for Marco Vasallo. Okay, so Tainted Indulgence at least doesn't put us down on cards. That's pretty neat. Okay. I imagine this is going to be a Dryad or an Atraxa. At least if they go through the path route, we have that cover with the Force of Negation. Okay, I guess I want to get blue-black, since that will allow us to hardcast the Force of Negation. Just find Goryo's Atraxa. Grief is not bad. Preordain seems like a sensible thing to do. I would like to draw Ephemerate. I don't want the lands actually, I really want an Ephemerate here. Okay, that's Atraxa. That's probably like the first step to winning this game. Let me grief them. Trying to find a Titan. Hoping they only have the one. They have multiple Titans. They have Spelunking. But they don't have good part. So they don't have enough mana for a Titan. If they go for a Summoner's Path, we'll probably force it. Right? I think that's the One Ring. I'm going to not care about the One Ring, but this is probably a mistake. Now how I'm getting Atraxa into my graveyard, right? How am I even doing that? Okay, almost there. Just need one more land. One more land. And we will be there. Okay, McMaster J, what do you have for me? Activating the One Ring, yeah. So I'm thinking, if they pat, maybe I let it resolve. I shouldn't. But maybe I let it resolve. Spelunking. Yeah. Put something to play Valakut, okay? I mean, that doesn't make me happy, so I'm going to kill the Dryad. I don't want that Dryad killing me. Now, also with this Dryad gone, they don't really have enough green mana to cast Titan. That was the real play, right? If they put Summoner's Pact on the stack, we should have gone for the Dryad. That was the real play. Okay, let's find a land, shall we? For that Tainted Indulgence. Okay, we found the land. Also, we can hardcast Force of Negation with this. Which isn't half bad. Is this the worst deck I have ever played in this channel? Taking into account I have played both Merfolks and Martyr Life. How is this a real deck? I need Trujillo to explain to me, for real. He's a master after all. Okay, they have an amulet. That's scary. Still no green mana for Titan. No. Okay, I'm going to play the Faithful Mending. Well, because I don't want to lose it. And I wanted to find another one, sadly. Sadly, that. Okay, next turn we just need a land. Go Faithful Mending, Atraxa, Goryo's Vengeance. That works for me. We are going to take a bit of damage here. And by a bit I mean it's lethal next turn. Oh my god, we are dying so much all the time. We are just dying and dying and dying. Mojuka Bog, huh? Feels unfair. So I get Atraxa and Flooded Strand because I want to Solitude the whole world. The only problem with this play I just did is if they find a bounce land, which they can easily do. Oh, this is a swamp, I thought it was a plains. Oh my god, now I cannot Solitude Ephemerate. I really thought it was a plains. Yeah, we're so dead. Maybe I should have just gone for the reanimate Atraxa and attack. They found a map. Interesting choice. A map, sorry, an amulet rather than a map. I thought they were going for a map. I would have gone for a map because, well, map would have represented a bounce land to get the Bojuka Bog into hand, and from there you just kill us. Now we are not dead, but we're also not winning because construct tokens. Okay, Summoner's Path for Dryad of the Elysian Grove, play any land from the hand and kill us. Yeah. I'm not very happy right now. O2. Well, let's go. Round 3. Can we win a game with this deck, please? It's not too much to ask. I mean, I know what I'm doing with this hand, and it doesn't involve reanimating Atraxa. We are going to grief scam our opponent. This is what people feared, right? When the format started, people were like, oh my god, they are going to grief and then Ephemerate and we are going to lose our whole hand. And it turned out it wasn't with Ephemerate. So yeah. Too slow, opponent! Too slow! I'm going to take your grief. And I'm going to take your other thing, your push. And you can Thoughtseize me all you want. So yeah. Who is the scam deck now? I am. Blackclick Cliff. Yeah, you can Thoughtseize my Ephemerate, I guess. The one thing that makes Ephemerate better than the Undying Evil kind of thing is that, well, it actually, you can play it in their upkeep and grief them in their upkeep, in their draw step, sorry. I'm going to take the Malarkey Rebirth just because it's a land. And if they want to Thoughtseize my Atraxa, I'm very fine with that. Thank you very much. Okay, this is... Okay, so maybe the deck is good when you forget about the Goryo's Vengeance packets. So maybe we should be playing Black-White Scam. And that's it? Maybe. Okay, actually, I mean, you have seen me Goryos. Are you sure you want to put my Atraxa in the graveyard? Is that something you are confident in? Finally, we are attacking. The problem with the Ephemerate line, as opposed to the Undying Evil or Not Dead After All, that kind of thing, is that you have a worse clock. You take more cards out of their hand, right? With this play that we have done, we have taken 3 cards with Grief and Ephemerate, but we haven't... I mean, they're at 13, and half of that damage has been done by their own stuff. Dauthi, Takenuma, and Not Dead After All. I will bounce that Dauthi. And if we ever get a Goryo's Vengeance... I don't want any of these, I just want a Goryo's Vengeance. I mean, I will play Fallaji Archaeologist, try to find Goryo's Vengeance. Mill 3 cards, you may put a non-creature, non-land card from among the card milled this way into your hand. If you don't, which we mill land, Atraxa land, well, in that case we get a counter. Now we have a 1/4. I mean, we have a clock, don't get me wrong, we have a real clock. Our opponent cannot block with Dauthi, because, well, Dauthi cannot block. Goryo's Vengeance, Marsh Flats. I guess I will keep that in hand for possible discarding. Yeah. So we don't really have anything here. Exiled with a silver counter, void counter, right? This is a void counter. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not liking this deck. This is the worst deck we have ever played. I have played Martyr Life and Merfolks, but I think this deck is worse than those, which is a tough one. Okay, I can Ephemerate. They try to kill our Grief, we will Ephemerate, I guess. Like right now there's no reason to do anything, just wait. And the moment they try to kill Grief, we will Ephemerate it and win. That's the plan. Yeah, you can do that. They are going to play our Teferi, I guess. That's annoying, actually. So the problem with Teferi is that we cannot really... Okay, let me Ephemerate this. I think this works. Even with Dauthi, I think this works. We'll get this back. Like, we're going to mill 3 cards, but we can put 1 into our hand. No, the Marsh Flats I didn't play. So punished. Unbelievable. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just got punished for not playing that Marsh Flats. I mean, I can totally believe it, because every choice I make while on camera in this channel, I always get punished. I'm just going to play Marsh Flats Grief. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get Watery Grave. No, that's... yeah, Watery Grave is fine. And I will grief you. Two lands? I mean, I think we can beat that. Maybe we can't. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, you know what? Should I Solitude that? Nah, there's nothing. I mean, they can use Dauthi to get Fallaji Archaeologist of their own, find a removal spell and kill Grief. If that happens, that would suck, but it's fine. Oh, that was so punished for not playing that Marsh Flats. I cannot believe it. As I have said, I actually can't believe it. So yeah, their best play is probably what we mentioned. They can find Fatal Push, Lightning Ball, Terminate, Molten Collapse, those stuff. They found Molten Collapse actually. I don't like this deck. It doesn't make me happy playing it. To play this deck is to be unhappy. Monkey? Interesting. I mean, I will grief just because it has Menace. We know their hand, so that doesn't matter. It's just about the menace part. Because if they don't get a removal spell or a creature, like if they draw a land here, we will go Teferi, bounce your thing, attack with Grief and kill you. So I think that's the best play possible. We could have gone Teferi, bounce Fallaji Archaeologist, try to get another land, and play the Archaeologist from hand. No, the Seoldred the Apocalypse. Okay, that's annoying. Can I draw a white land? That's not it. Should I Fallaji here? Or should I Teferi the Seoldred? I think Teferi in the Seoldred makes the most sense. Also, if I draw a white land with this, a white card, sorry, we win. Yeah. Just need a white land, you know? White land, Solitude the Archaeologist and win. Okay, now they replay Teferi. They can immediately draw with Teferi if they want. Like they replace Soldier, sorry. They can immediately draw if that's what they want to do. Grief. That's annoying. The difference between Grief and Seldred is basically that Seldred wins the game and Grief is just at 3-2. They didn't take the Fallaji Archaeologist. That's interesting to me. Like, very interesting. Because now I will play it. I am going to find one of the 3 Goryo's Vengeance that we have in our deck. So, okay, or I'm going to find it like this and win. Yoo-hoo! We did the thing! Finally! Oh my god, it took forever. 5 games. 5 games, and we finally did the thing. Wow, really took forever. Okay, so I'm imagining versus them, Celestial Purge is what we want. And Teferi is just... Celestial... Oh, we want Prismatic Ending on the draw. And we want Bowmasters because they're a Ragavan deck after all. Yeah, that's 8 cards. 7 cards. And this is 6. One Archaeologist, which is like very bad. Like the problem with Archaeologists is if they have a Dauthi, we cannot really play Archaeologist because if we hit Atraxa, we are dead. So something like this seems okay to me. Okay, this hand is weak to a Grief Scam, and it ponders the question: shall we Solitude in response to Grief? Well, we don't have to. It poses the question, doesn't ponder the question. I don't know how to speak. I guess I'm going to find a basic island with my Polluted Delta because I do fear Blood Moon. Preordain. Wonderful card. Okay. Does it make you happy to do that? So I don't think I want to draw Goryos, but I'm fine drawing Swamp, probably. Nah. I'm fine drawing that one, actually. I may go like basic Plains, basic Swamp. Be completely isolated from Blood Moon. This is a Dauthi. I'm happy about that. Yeah. So we're playing 1-for-1 Magic. We can win that. I just don't want to take too much damage. The problem here is, what if now they play Fable? Suddenly it's not 1-for-1 Magic. Because Fable is a 2-for-1. At least. And Yeah, you can thought seize me all you want. I don't really care. You know what I care about? Sleep. I should sleep more. Yeah. They totally have a Bowmasters here. I'm not playing into that. Like no. I'm not going to go Preordain and get Bowmaster. Like, we're better than that team. We can do way better. I don't even want to discard, like my hand is great. Maybe I would want to discard the Preordain, I guess. But I'm fine. Because we have the Prismatic Ending for the Bowmaster, so... Oh, are you going to Hardcast Grief? That one is annoying. Hardcast Sheldred? That one is fine. Hardcast Grief, okay. That one is problematic for us. Just realize... Yeah, I'm going to get Watery Grave and basic Swamp with the Marsh Flats. So the problem with this line of play is we do not have access to Breeding Pool for the 4th color for Prismatic Ending. But since our opponent took our Grief away, I mean, I thought they were going to take Prismatic Ending, that's why I didn't do that. Could I have waited? Yes, I could. Let me take care of that. And then I will preordain here. I don't think I want to preordain again because I don't want to take the extra damage. I don't want to grieve Ephemerate either. Now they're going to play like Sheldred and that's going to be a problem. Yeah, but I don't think it was worth it to... Like, the good thing about grief ephemerating, it doesn't get stopped by Leyline of the Void. The bad thing about doing that, it will have left us depleted of resources, so that's not so good, right? Take 4, we can manage. Yeah, not our best draw, at least not with that. Okay, discarding 1. We are very close to dying and not very close to casting Atraxa. We could, however, draw Solitude, hardcast Solitude, exile a Grief, and block the Orc army. That would just work. Yeah, not against that one. Oh yeah, it would totally work. What we need to do then is Solitude. We need a Solitude here. Yeah, that doesn't do it. So we need to Solitude, pitch cast Solitude with Atraxa, then Ephemerate it, then block. Then next turn with Ephemerate kill the other thing. That would have been awesome. I think we want to go with the same. Them having Leyline of the Void does make me question whether I want Teferi or not. Maybe I want a little Teferi, no. Maybe I don't want any Fallaji. And on the play, Teferi is way better. So yeah, maybe. Okay, I believe in us. We can win a round of Magic the Gathering with this deck. This hand is very solid. We have an answer for Ravan if they have it. They have a Ravan in their deck. We have an answer for... Well, we have answers for everything. That's what Prismatic Ending does, right? It answers everything. I'm not sure what I want to do with my fetch lands. I may want to fetch for basics, but also I may want to fetch for non-basics, so who knows? Not me. I would like to have white, double white for Solitude at some point. Okay, Dauthi makes me want to I'm going to get Hallowed Fountain and Plains, and then I will Teferi that Dauthi back to hand. Teferi is a good card. Like, it was a very good card in standard for a long time for this kind of reason, right? Like, you play a 2-drop, now I play a Planeswalker that bounces your 2-drop back to hand and makes you play at a worse rate, because now you cannot play instants. So now you are playing Hearthstone versus me that I'm playing Magic the Gathering. So that's pretty great. That one is pretty great too. And if we get to untap with Teferi, suddenly it's all like, oh, yeah, Orcish Bowmasters is a great answer for Teferi. But we have the best answer to Bowmasters, that is our own Bowmasters. No, porco dio. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess Solitude is a very good card. Like, in general. It's literally impossible for me to tell apart these plains and this swamp. Like, yeah, I cannot. Literally impossible. They still have a lot of cards in hand. I may go for the Ephemerate route next turn, depending on what they do and all that, but Ephemerate route. I think the only reason this deck works is because of the Ephemerate elementals. I don't think the Goryo's Atraxa package is worth it at all. Like, feels so hard. Is this Harkas Solitude? Okay, that's why they took the Solitude, that makes sense. You're going to be surprised, opponent, but I'm not going to champ block there. I'm going to grief you and then grief you again, and then grief you another time in my upkeep. Okay, let's take the bolt and let's take the Dauthi and leave you with an uncastable Sheldred. I mean, we are not in a bad spot here. We just need an answer for Sheldred, but answer for Sheldred means a blue fetch land, because we get Breeding Pool and we Prismatic Ending that. So we're fine. We have champ blockers and all. Let me ephemerate this. Get your last Sheldred. Okay. Blue fetch land. That works. Do I want to use it now? Do I want to wait? Pitch casting, not my passion, to be honest. Let's wait. I just want to get the most value out of my cards. Like, if them gaining 2 life here, I don't really care about. Me losing 2 life in my draw, no, that's a bit worse. They cannot really attack, so like I can lose 2 life here. Okay, now that's a solid reason to cast the Solitude. Also, no, I was thinking maybe I had enough for this to be just a draw 2, but it isn't. So how it works is draw this card unless you have 5 or more mana values. We are still not there, but we will be with the next one, right? Because now we have a 0, a 3, a 5, a 1, a 4, and a 2. So next Tainted Indulgence is 2 mana draw 2. Unbelievable. Broken. Confirm broken. No. My Indulgerino. Bye bye card advantage. That's the problem with fetching basics. still think it was reasonable both for life total considerations and for Blood Moon considerations. Also, I mean, we're ahead now. So they just have... They are flooding out. Scam does flood out. If you don't draw Fable, you flood out. That's how it works, basically. So we're going to beat Scam, I think. That's right. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't even care about the Ephemerate. Of course. I'm just going to attack a bunch. Having Goryos in the bottom of our deck, not the greatest. Okay. Ooh, nice. Are you attacking me or are you attacking Teferi? Doesn't matter because I have instant speed Prismatic Ending, which is a play that fills me with joy. I think we are winning, which is most impressive, actually. It may be time to draw with Teferi. Even bounce the Orcish Bowmasters back to hand. Yeah, that's more damage. Okay. I don't think they have anything good, so I'm not going to pitch cast the Grief. I'm just going to end step Bowmasters, and that's lethal. Yes! Okay, that's enough. I'm not playing more games with this. I think this deck sucks. Sorry if you were expecting a full league. Sometimes I don't have it in me. 1-2 is enough. Thanks for watching, really. I have a lot more modern videos you can watch up there, but I cannot take it. I really appreciate you watching. If you did like it, just leave me a comment. If you leave me a comment like, hey, I really liked it, please play a whole league or something. Well, you say that, you give me a couple advice on how to play this deck better, and I will bring you a full league sometime, probably next year, because, I mean, it's 27th of December. But again, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow for another video.